We're here at Aganorsa Leaf with Terence Reilly. This guy's fantastic. What does Aganorsa have new this year?
So our big kind of push at the trade show is to do, we've always had great blends, right? Or I believe so. And that's generally what we've heard back from our retail partners. But there's always been kind of a complaint about the consistency and the clarity of the packaging. It's like, what do you guys name? Casa Fernandez, JFR, Aganorsa Leaf. Why is this box 15 count, this one 20 count, and it's the same brand? So we really took that feedback and we took our great blends and we put them in packaging that's vibrant, that's recognizably Aganorsa, that's retailer friendly in terms of the shelf, in terms of understanding the different blends. And so we feel that's a really powerful combination, that clarity and vibrancy of packaging and look, along with the great tobacco that we're known for, since the beginning, basically.
So you don't have anything new?
Yes, yeah. So as an example of that, we have our Anniversario Maduro. That is a blend that we've launched in the last few trade shows and sizes exclusively for trade show attendees, and we're doing it again this year in 3 sizes with new packaging that is upgraded and again more consistent with what we are, who we represent as a company, and what we're trying to brand ourselves as. Robusto, Toro, and Gran Toro. Delicious. I'm not even a big Maduro guy myself, quite frankly. I would always go for our Corojo over the Maduro wrappers. But in this particular instance, this is one of my favorite blends. It's delicious.
Awesome. What have they done with this blend to make it stand out from some of the other stuff you guys make?
Nothing. No. So this is one of the few cigars we have that use our shade-grown Corojo Maduro wrapper. So it's grown in Nicaragua. Most Maduro is from San Andres or from broadly from Connecticut River Valley. So this is a Nicaraguan grown Maduro. It's grown under cheesecloth, which is unusual. We usually associate that with like a Connecticut light wrapper. But we take the higher primings and we ferment it for a longer period of time that can handle that tougher fermentation process, and it gives it that rich Maduro hue. So you get, it sounds like a lot of words, but it's shade grown, it's Corojo or Corojo seed, and it's Maduro, and it's a proprietary wrapper, so it has that. So this is a Nicaraguan Porto that's Maduro. That's very rare.
You guys grow a lot of tobacco. Like, you're probably one of the largest tobacco growers in the world. Do you guys save some of the best leaves for yourself and not like give them to other companies?
So the beauty of being so large is that the whole factory, and that includes what we make for everybody, is only about 15-20% of the entire crop yield. So we have tons of tobacco, and everyone has a different palate. Some people they're looking for a certain style cigar, and they use a certain crop from varietal from a certain field in a certain region, and another guy doesn't like that crop from that region. He thinks he's going for a completely different taste. So the beauty is that we're kind of like a whiskey bar. There's some people like peated Scotch, some people like non-peated, Speyside, sherry cask, oak, but you're always tasting Scotch. So it just depends what expression of it you like, and that's how we are. You're always getting that signature Aganorsa flavor, but there's a lot of different expressions of it.
And one last question about the state of the industry. Sure. Back in January, everything was booming. People couldn't fulfill orders. Like, everyone's struggling to get a lot of tobacco. Now, everyone's shelves are booked, or everyone's shelves are stocked up, and a lot of, what was the question? Sorry, you're our first interview. So everyone's stocked up and there's not as much demand from the cigar smoker. How do you see the future of the industry?
Boy, I'd be rich if I knew that. No, I think we're just going back. We have to forget COVID. Guys are sitting at home with government money that they can't spend on anything except booze and cigars. That right is ended. So we just have to, which we always really did. We just go back to work. I mean, we never, kind of went the $25 cigar route. Our stuff is still value driven, whatever price point it's at. We've never stopped traveling. I traveled all throughout COVID with our retail partners. We're still working, and that's how it's going to be. If you could get away with that maybe the last couple of years in terms of the demand, you didn't have to do as much. We never took that for granted, and for us, it's par for the course. We just keep driving forward, and if, like I said, if every single consumer that's out there, every single retail partner that's potentially out there is supporting Aganorsa, we're going to be just fine. So we just work with what we have, and we're not worried about the demand of the industry or anything else.
So business as usual for you guys.
Business as usual.
Thank you very much, Terence.
My pleasure.
Appreciate
brother.
it.